What?
I want to get cheese.
Milovic wants cheese.
Go get me cheese now.
Breakfast.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit.
After breakfast, we returned to the tomb of the unknown soldier. Aside from it being the resting place of an unknown soldier and housing earth from battlefields where Polish soldiers have perished, the tomb is constantly lit by an eternal flame. Most official military commemorations in Poland take place here, and it's also where foreign representatives lay wreaths when visiting Poland. Guards stand watch, and the changing of the guard takes place on the hour daily, and this happens 365 days a year. It is here that the Saxon Palace once stood. During the 19th century, the palace housed the Warsaw Lyceum in which Frédéric Chopin's father, Nicolas Chopin, taught French. The Chopin family lived on the palace grounds, and young Frédéric lived there from 1810 when he was just 6 months old until 1817. After the collapse of the Warsaw Uprising in 1944, the palace was blown up by the German Nazi army as part of the planned destruction of Warsaw.
Very hot day. You see how the grapes hang?
You're such a dork. All right, what else do you want to what else do you want to say about this place?
I had to say that this place is full of statues of my brothers. They like to eat grapes and breads and fruits. He's very famous for having these foods. And that is it. Now we check what time it is right here. It says here 20 o'clock.
Sundial.
What time is that?
Oh, you know, I like the fact that you give me your back. That's real
I'm
nice.
reading the clock.
Well, go the other way. You know it's gonna be 8 something.
III 7. So it's 8. I don't know what these little hash marks are.
No, it can't be 8 already.
Yes, it is.
No, because we came down to eat at 6:30.
Okay, well then 7. It's in between 7 and 8. 7:45.
5, 6.
It's 7:45. If this is according to this calibrated right.
Are you gonna talk like that all day?
Yes, I feel
Milovic, we're not even in Russia.
this is how they sound. Yes.
No, they don't.
Yes.
No, they don't.
Look, someone bent it, so I don't think it's very accurate.
Hey,
Look at this.
hey. That's what she said.
Oh.
Damn it, kicking dirt again. That's why we can never have anything nice. A 5-year-old. temples in where? Greece, I think?
I don't know. I didn't read that one.
Vesta? I can't remember. We'll have to check back on that. But they built this, but as you can see, many of the buildings here in Poland, a lot of them have been, you know, graffitied on, but I guess it's part of the culture here. I'm not sure. You see a lot of it everywhere.
Excuse me. You have a little bit of bird poo on your eye.
Oh,
You might want to smudge it there on the left side or right side. I mean,
you might want to clean
you might
yourself
want to put
off.
your ball down. Wipe
Clean
your
yourself
face.
off on that fountain.
Alongside Piłsudski Square stands the Metropolitan Building. It's Poland's most advanced Class A building, and it was designed by Lord Norman Foster. He also designed London's St. Mary Axe building, the one that looks like a cucumber.
Look at that. That is a coffee percolator. What is that building supposed to serve at? And look at the narrow road it's down. It's what?
Europejski Hotel, Warsaw's most luxurious hotel, was badly damaged in World War II and rebuilt in stages throughout the 1950s. It's technically located on the historical Royal Route and close to Warsaw's Old Town. Did I mention that the Rolling Stones are currently staying there? They ended their tour here in Warsaw last night. Pretty cool. On April 10, 2010, a plane carrying Poland's then president, Lech Kaczynski, his wife, and 94 other people crashed in Russia. Poland's highest military and civilian leaders were among the dead. The monument to the victims of the Smolensk plane crash is a set of stairs made with black granite. The monument has a step shape evoking associations with the gangway of the plane.
So those are all those pot marks you see on the wall are bullet holes from the war. World War II? Those are all bullet holes, and they're all over this building. And you could tell they were shooting at this building from an angle, obviously pointing up. Alright, we just got back to our hotel. We're waiting for our tour group to finish eating. We're going to be leaving at about 9 o'clock. They're going to take us, I think, across the Slava, I think that's how you say it, river, into Praga. Not Prague, Czech Republic, but Praga. I had to go get some iced coffee, but they only have one size. It'll do. It'll do.
We're now officially on our smart tour.
Dzień dobry. You know what dzień dobry means? Good morning.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień is day, dobry means good. Did you sleep well?
Yes.
Before the destruction of the war, those facades of those buildings give away the beauty of Warsaw in the past. How come we can appreciate the beauty today? Because this is the only part which really survived in quite good shape. The Nazis, Nazi Germany during Nazi occupation, they lived here, they had their institutions here, and hence they left this part. I haven't seen such a small thing before.
Oh.
Alright. You're so cute. Alright, do we have everybody? Is it working now? Can you hear me? Yes. Oh, good. Alright, so let's go. There we go. We start walking.
Don't waste all your video just on this.
Oh, shit. And now I have to cut that out.
Look at that.
We're on a walking tour.
Will you look at that?
We're on our walking tour. She wants me to look at this.
We arrived to the right bank of the river, and I'm not sure whether you were aware that today you would be visiting Warsaw and Prague. This is Prague. Here, during the Second World War, there was only, we could say for Warsaw, only 20% of the destruction which took place. The other side, the left bank, was destroyed in around 87%. So here we have some of the buildings which remind us of Warsaw from the past. So you can see many brick buildings, and this is a great scenery to great movies. Maybe you have heard of The Pianist, the movie made by Polanski, which tells the story of a Jew, the pianist, who survived the war here in Warsaw. Great movie, based on facts, true story. Years old. She was brought here from the circus, so she kind of likes this area here.
Mr. Onyebene. What do you think of this tour so far?
It's nice. You get a lot of information, and it puts everything in order very nicely. And just things you don't read about or hear about in school.
I have to keep looking at that, not the screen. Yeah, so they give us free time to meander on our own. So we're gonna do that. We're done with half of the morning tour, so we still have the other half of the morning tour, which is a walking tour of Old Town. We were there yesterday, but the tour with the group hadn't officially started until today. Anyway, we'll see you guys in Old Town.
For me, and I kept trying to go back to sleep.
to expand along the royal route, which is right here. Singing, he's singing, he's playing the anthem of Warsaw. He'll play it 4 times, so maybe I'll let you listen to it one more time, but later I'll let it.
Our final stop on our morning tour was at the POLIN Museum of the History of Polish Jews. The museum is located on the site of the former Warsaw Ghetto. The Warsaw Ghetto was the largest of all the Jewish ghettos in German-occupied Europe during World War II. There were over 400,000 Jews imprisoned there at an area of 1.3 square miles. Jews were routinely deported to Nazi labor and extermination camps. In 1942, about 254,000 ghetto residents were sent to Treblinka extermination camp over the course of that summer. The death toll among the Jewish inhabitants of the ghetto is estimated to be at least 300,000 murdered, and combined with 92,000 due to hunger, the ghetto uprising, and final destruction of the ghetto.
they were able to recreate this
Like
beautiful little square. Cannoli.
No, the artist's
Cannoli
pen
Street.
name. It wasn't his real name. His pen name was Canetti, I think. And based off of his paintings of the way it was, they were able to reconstruct it to.
He was very detailed.
Yeah.
So now, oh look, they have those things there too. We're headed to Miss Diabetic's place to get sugar.
Oh, we're not sharing? Okay, well we're gonna get this Polish version of funnel cake. And it's like a churro / funnel cake. And I'm gonna get the cinnamon, but I think they put ice cream or some sort of cream in it. I don't know, we'll find out. But we have to go down here.
Yep. Don't trip.
Not shady. Not shady at all.
Don't trip, trippy.
Let's see, window. All right. Oh, look. It's not bad. Except it looks like a fine restaurant. Oh no. It's a restroom. Over there? Huh.
Box of tissues. Look where Laura took us. The dungeon. This is where couples go to break up. They pre-supplied tissue on the table.
We are getting like a Polish version of the funnel cake / churro. We're getting cinnamon, we're gonna split it. But I saw it on one of the vlogs I like to watch, my favorite YouTubers. So it looked tasty, so when in
Warsaw.
do as the Warsonians or how. Good. I don't know how you say delicious.
Show the inside. See, it's soft.
Mm-hmm. Very soft. You can see my
It's
fingerprint.
real fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the outside's crispy
Mm-hmm.
with cinnamon.
Cinnamon sugar. But it's
Very good, and it's warm.
and then if you put some ice cream on it, delicioso.
2 diabetic thumbs up. Check that out. Beautiful car. I've never seen a hatchback Ferrari I got to zoom in on that one.
What are you ordering?
Spaghetti bolognese.
Of course. Of course you are.
La dolce vita. Okay, what did you get?
I got sauteed shrimps. And I was corrected by the waiter because I said sauteed shrimp and he said shrimps. I was like, okay.
So these are shrimps. And of course,
Apple spritz.
she got an apple spritz.
Drink and carbonara.
Nice.
So we come all the way to
And I got the bolognese.
So how was your bolognese?
Very good.
Very good.
Tastes, yes. Cooked right. Tastes great.
How's your pasta, Mom? I had the sauteed shrimps because there was more than one shrimps.